Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So SMU's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock, he can catch the ball, he can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. So Cincinnati's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That's a live ball. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Stone. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Well, jet sweep pass.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback checking the play. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes his man miss. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Williams. Runs through the tackle. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Looking to throw, it's Stone. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On the ground, it's Pryor. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Cal. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trying to move them on the counter. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The handoff to Johnson. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maryland. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete. A huge pickup. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the run, it's Pryor. Runs through a tackle. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. To throw, it's Stone. He's got him in the flat. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And the Bearcats are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Keeps the legs moving.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Number 88, halted in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
At the 43. Good enough.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's going to run, and the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Maryland. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking to throw it, Stone. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey,
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Got his man. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the route is on. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 17 to Arkansas.
They'll give it to Johnson.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Stone. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The pull and throw off the RPO. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. On the run, it's Pryor. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Now, a 4th down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
27, SMU, 0.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Anderson. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll put the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. Fakes his man out. Fights off a defender. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to pass, it's Stone. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
SMU 0.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll put in play for the 41 on first down. Dropping back, it's Stone. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes the connection.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Firing toward the end zone. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Stone. Using the quick game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Zings it complete to the right. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. He wants to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.